Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update, sponsored by Tax Network USA, America's #1 choice for tax resolution. Please go to tnusa.com/bill or call 800-245-6000. Coming up next, the news with Mike Slater.
Thank you, Bill. It's Thursday, October 17th, 2024, 18 days until the election. Here's what's happening today in America. Kamala on Fox. The fastest growing crime in America. FBI revises statistics, and boy band member falls from a balcony. That's all coming up. Then Bill's going to be here with your message of the day. But first, Kamala Harris had a 26-minute interview on Fox News with Bret Baier. Supposed to be 30 minutes. Bret Baier said there were 4 Kamala handlers off camera who were sternly waving their arms in the air at the end of the interview, saying it's got to stop. End this now. Bret's opening questions about immigration were, looking back, do you regret the decision to end the Remain in Mexico policy? When in your mind did the border start becoming a crisis? Do you owe the families of those killed by illegal aliens an apology? The Border Patrol just endorsed Donald Trump, and they said that you have been a failure for security. Why did they say that? And my favorite, are you still in support of using taxpayer dollars to help illegal alien prison inmates transition to another gender? Kamala said, I will follow the law. One aspect of illegal immigration that is not getting talked enough about at all is child sex trafficking. A report from the Free Press via a Freedom of Information Act request on the Department of Homeland Security Office on Trafficking in Persons discovered that forced labor and prostitution among underage illegal aliens more than tripled under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, reaching record highs. Do you remember the first debate with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris? And Trump said crime has gone up under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And David Muir fact-checked him and said, well, actually, the FBI says violent crime has gone down under Kamala's vice presidency. Well, the FBI released 2022 crime statistics in September of 2023. And that reported that violent crime fell by 2.1%. But the FBI just released revised data for 2022. And sure enough, violent crime went up by 4.5%. One of the members of the boy band One Direction, Liam Payne, has fallen from a hotel balcony in Argentina. He was in Argentina with his girlfriend for 2 weeks. She went home. He stayed behind. TMZ reports that someone at the hotel called 911 to report an aggressive male in the hotel lobby. Liam joined One Direction when he was 16. They were the biggest boy band in the world after their appearance on The X Factor in 2010. I'm Mike Slater, Bill O'Reilly with your message of the day. Next.
Did you know every day is a perfect day for peace of mind? With American Home Shield Warranty, you are covered for unexpected breakdowns like leaky faucets or faulty water heaters. Choose a plan that fits your budget and rest easy knowing repairs and replacements are taken care of. Simply contact American Home Shield when an issue arises, and their trusted pros will handle it according to your coverage. Don't let worries about appliances and home systems weigh you down. Celebrate the reassurance of protection. Don't worry, be warranty. For 20% off plans, visit ahs.com/bill. For more details, see ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. On this Thursday, former Fox News guy Chris Wallace is now almost a regular on MSNBC, in addition to having his own program on CNN. Busy man. He's hyping a new political book, but the reason MS is booking him is that he is not fond of Donald Trump. Actually, that's too soft. Wallace despises Trump. There's some history. Chris Wallace was a debate moderator in September 2020 when the Biden-Trump debate veered out of control. Wallace took major heat for that, and then President Trump began calling him names. Never a good thing. Also, Chris left Fox News for CNN, heavily implying FNC is a dishonest outfit. MSNBC was delirious with joy upon hearing that. So Chris is all good in liberal circles, to use a cliche. Now, I've known Mr. Wallace for decades. He is a skilled journalist. But now there's been a change. My news operation wanted to book him to discuss his own book, but his publisher, Dutton, gave us the snooty, get lost response. Okay. I then emailed Wallace directly asking what gives. It was a nice note. He didn't respond. Disrespectful, to be sure. Wallace's book is not selling. On Amazon, there are just 21 reviews in 2 weeks. Disaster. My TV and radio programs reach millions and sell books, including my own, as everybody knows. No logical reason for Chris to duck us, no animosity between us. The media world getting very strange. Have fun with the leftists, Chris, but they will not help you in the long run. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. You can reach me, Bill@BillO'Reilly.com, Bill@BillO'Reilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. All right, let's go to the mail. David, concierge member, a very important part of David's life. I hope David gets into any trouble. My team and me will try to help him. I mean, that's a big cannon to have. And if you sign up for concierge or premium membership on BillO'Reilly.com, you get Confronting the President's free or any of my killing books, your choice. David says, does it matter what questions Bret Baier asks? Kamala Harris will reply with poorly organized stream of consciousness, talking points that everyone will laugh about. Then she'll lose the election. If she comes off as a buffoon in that interview, she loses. Because the interview is not going to just be on Fox. It's social media, everybody. That's how it goes these days. Barbara, I don't think Bret Baier will be tough on Harris. I also think that he does not like Trump. And many of the questions posed will be softball. That will doom Bret Baier, if that will happen. I don't think it will. Baier is smart enough to know he's got to be tough. Nancy, concierge member. Thank you, Nancy. Can the Supreme Court rule voter ID is required in every state? No, it cannot. Okay, the states are responsible for how they conduct the election. The Supreme Court cannot interfere with that. And the Supreme Court doesn't make law. It's got to be a lawsuit. Now, you could file against the state, and it would wend its way, but the Constitution is pretty clear. In a moment, something you might not know. Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. America is at a breaking point. Record inflation, interest rates, debt. The last thing we need is more reckless government spending and higher taxes, and they could happen. But a Harris presidency could bring us into that zone, plus a hit to your retirement savings. So protect your savings with American Hartford Gold. They'll help you secure your retirement by diversifying with physical gold and silver. Start with a simple phone call. They'll guide you through the process, even deliver gold and silver right to your door, or place it directly in your IRA or 401k. Don't wait. These safe haven assets can protect you in an economic crisis. Call or text American Hartford Gold today. Tell them O'Reilly sent you to get up to $15,000 of free silver on qualifying orders. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD Gold, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 247 years ago today, British forces surrendered to American soldiers in upstate New York. The battle was not only a stunning defeat for the English, but also a turning point in the Revolutionary War. Here is the story of Saratoga. In the summer of 1777, British General John Burgoyne led an army of 8,000 men south from Canada to join forces with Sir William Howe's troops along the Hudson River. The plan was to sever New England from the rest of the colonies. After successfully capturing colonial forts, Burgoyne set up camp near Saratoga. 4 miles south, 15,000 American patriots gathered to repel the British. The first battle took place on September 19th. For the next 4 weeks, the Redcoats tried numerous times to penetrate the Continental Army's defenses. The Americans, under the command of Benedict Arnold, led a fierce and decisive counterattack. In total, Americans suffered 500 casualties. 2,000 Redcoats were killed or wounded. On October 17, 1777, Burgoyne surrendered 5,000 soldiers to George Washington's army. Washington, the commander-in-chief, was in New York. The victory was monumental. It convinced France to formally enter the war on our side, providing much-needed military and financial support for the revolution. The Saratoga campaign is often hailed as the turning point of the War of Independence, making the beginning of a broader international conflict and boosting American morale. And here's something else you might not know. Though a hero at Saratoga, Benedict Arnold soon became a national villain. In exchange for money, Arnold conspired with the British to hand over the American fort at West Point. After the plot was exposed in 1780, the traitor fled to London, where he died at the age of 60. He could be America's biggest traitor. Back after this. Are you feeling the impact of recent timeshare industry changes? Now more than ever, the costs of timeshare ownership far outweigh the benefits. My friends at Lone Star Transfer are the only company I trust to help you get out. Our listeners' positive feedback demonstrates why I've supported the company for years. For more than a decade, they have helped over 20,000 owners get out of the timeshare. Their exclusive options can help you get out faster and easier, more than any other option in the country. They are the only company that will give you a written guarantee and release you from your timeshare in a specific time frame. With an A+ rating at the Better Business Bureau, thousands of 5-star reviews, customer service is their top priority. For free consultation and a guaranteed solution, please call 855-551-7066. That's 855-551-7066, or go to LoneStarTransfer.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.